This is the Irish and Gallup and Gore Diary for 2022 for December. I'm kind of a month behind, so this is supposed to be uploaded like a month ago. So this is for December. Trust Mint League na Holiday. I can't speak my native language, but it's that's the way it's supposed to pronounce, I think. But I can't. Eventually, I will eventually learn my native language of Irish. A good start is half the work. May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May good and faithful friends be yours wherever you may roam. Cast a cold eye on life, on death. Horsemen pass by, W.B. Yeats. 12 commandments for seniors. 1. Talk to yourself. There are times you need expert advice. 2. In style means the clothes that still fit. 3. You don't need anger management. You need people to stop making you mad. 4. Your people skills are just fine. It's your tolerance for idiots that needs works. The biggest lie you can tell yourself is, I don't need to write that down, I remember it. 6. On time is when you get there. 7. Even duct tape can't fix stupid, but it sure does muffle the sound. 8. It would be wonderful if we could put ourselves in the dryer for 10 minutes, then come out wrinkle free and 3 sizes smaller. 9. Lately you notice people your age are much older than you. 10. Grown old should have taken longer. 11. Aging has slowed you down, but it hasn't shut you up. 12. You still haven't learned to act your age, and I hope you never will. 1 for the road means going to the bathroom before you leave the house. I am 36 and have so many unanswered questions. This is from whoever wrote this. A picture of Donald Duck. I still haven't found out who let the dogs out, how to get to Sesame Street, or why Dora doesn't just use Google Maps. Why do all flavors of Fruit Loops taste exactly the same? How do they get the figs into fig wars? Why does Donald Duck wear a towel after a shower yet never wears pants? Why are eggs packaged in a flimsy paper carton, but batteries are secure in plastic that's tough as nails? And why are light bulbs also in a flimsy carton? Ever buy scissors? You need scissors to cut into the packaging of scissors. I still don't understand why there is a barely on drive up ATMs. I still don't understand why there's Braille on drive up ATMs, or why abbreviated is such a long word, or why is there a D in fridge, but not in refrigerator? Why is lemon juice made with artificial flavour, yet dishwashing liquid is made with real lemons? Why do they sterilize the needle for lethal injections? And why do they have to put your 2 cents in, but it's only a penny for your thoughts? Where's that exact penny going to? Why do the alphabet song and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star have the same tune? And why did you just try to sing those 2 previous songs? There are so many unanswered questions in life. But soon or late, the fact grows plain to all true sorrow's tests. The only folks who give us pain are those we love the best. Ella Wheeler Wicks Cox. Take into account that great love and great achievement involves great risk. Own the difference your difference makes. Listen to the compass of your heart. All you need lives within you. December. Setting realistic goals for good health. Drink more water. Managing our physical health also benefits our mental health. Walk every day. Moving around will improve your mood. Send your loved ones snail mail. Bring some excitement to someone's life. Don't know what snail mail is. Is that like you put snails in mails and you send it to loved ones? What's a snail mail? I don't know what that means. Make monthly playlists. Put together a list of songs you love. Change the songs regularly to feel less stagnant. Keep a journal. Practice self-expression and getting to know your thoughts out on paper to give you clarity on what's on your mind. It's an interesting and valuable coping skill. Declutter. Sort through your belongings and separate out what you do not need anymore. Organize your space and make it more comfortable to be in. Find a new hobby, whether it is art, knitting, running, singing, playing an instrument, journaling, etc. Find something new to help you to feel productive. A positive activity to look forward to from day to day. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. The impediment to action and advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Life has many ways of testing a person's will, either by having nothing happen at all, or by having everything happen all at once. The most powerful thing we have in life is our own attitude, which has the ability to change any situation. People do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of their own character, Ralph Waldo Emerson. You do not need the approval of others to be yourself. It doesn't matter what you did or where you were, it matters where you are and what you're doing. Get out there, sing the song in your heart, and never let anyone shut you up. Steve McBolly. Carve your name on hearts, not tombstones. A legacy is etched into the minds of others and the stories they share about you. Shannon Ardo. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honourable, to be compassionate, to have it made some difference that you have lived and lived well. Ralph Waldo Emerson. It is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. Chris Malmutti. You are the average of the 5 people you spend your time with. Choose your company wisely. In any given moment, we have 2 options: to step forward into growth or to step back into safety. Abraham Maslow. Talking to your best friend is sometimes all the therapy you need. That's very true. That's very true. The greatest best friend you can have is Jesus Christ. It's true. To have something you never had before, you will have to do something you never did before. Yet you still value the things you've lost the most, because the things you've lost are still perfect in your head. They never rusted, they never broke. They are made of the memories you once had, which only grows rosier and brighter day by day. They are made of the dreams of how wonderful things could have been, and must never suffer the indignity of actually still existing, of being real, of having flaws, of breaking and deteriorating. Only the things you no longer have will always be perfect. Ian Thompson. I probably... Okay, this is something I somewhat disagree with, but it's a quote from Victor Borge. Santa Claus has the right idea. Visit people once a year. I'm probably the opposite. I would see I kind of want to see everyone every day if I possibly could. Well, I'm limited by time and energy, but otherwise I would like to see everybody all the time. But I disagree. I think Santa Claus' idea is kind of wrong. But then again, he doesn't visit anyone. He goes down the chimney in people's houses and doesn't see them, so he doesn't visit them. So the court is as that visit, he's breaking into it. He doesn't exist anyway, but still, like, this court is somewhat stupid. It's like, he doesn't visit any people. He breaks into people's houses and goes down their chimneys and drops off gifts. Of course, none of that is true anyway, because it's just the parent putting down the presents anyway underneath the Christmas tree. That's real society that justifies the lie, which is somewhat evil. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas. Most of this now is going to be just completely awful, just painful to read. Probably the reason we all go so haywire at Christmas time with the endless, unrestrained, and often silly buying of gifts is that we don't quite know how to put our love into words. Harlan Miller. For somehow, not only at Christmas, but all the long year through, the joy you give to others is a joy that comes back to you. John Griefliffe Whittier. He who has not Christmas in his heart will never find it under a tree. Roy Smith. What? Uh, you know what I have in my heart? Christ. Holy. Love. Not something's based on a lie like Christmas. Under a tree. It's a silly quote. Christmas waves a magic wand over this world, and behold, everything is soft and more beautiful. Norman Vincent Peale. Be a champion of positive self-talk. Remember you are listening. Be soft. Do not let the world make you hard. Do not let the pain make you hate. Do not let the bitterness steal your sweetness. Take pride that even through the rest of the world may disagree, you still believe it to be a beautiful place. Aaron Thompson. When life gives you, I heard this a lot of times. Oh no, this one's actually a different one. The one I thought, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But this one is, when life gives you lemons, make orange juice. Think outside the box. It's interesting. When life gives you lemons, make orange juice. But you can't make orange juice with lemons. So you get lemons and you just throw them away, and then you find some oranges, make orange juice. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert Skiller. Never be afraid to try something new. Remember, the Ark was built by amateurs, the Titanic by professionals. Dave Barron. What? Wait, how was the Titanic? Wait a second. The Ark didn't sink. The Titanic got sunk, and it wasn't way that built by professionals, since they forgot to, they used wrong boats on the Titanic. So the ship itself wasn't fully. It was damaged before it was like even set sail. So it wasn't like, I wouldn't say it was built by professionals. There's a lot of some of these quotes. I if you look back, it's just laughable. Disserentra. I don't know what that means. Disserentra. Go placid amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. The whole your truth thing. It's relativism. It's speak your truth. Relativism. That's yeah. Oh, it's going to be painful to listen to. And listen to others, even though and ignorant, they have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. That's true. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real profession. I can't pronounce the word. A thing you have in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise cautions in your business affairs, so the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what fortunes there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not fade affections, neither be cynical about love. For in the face of all irony and disenchantment, it is permanent as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years gracefully surrender the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe. very new age type of language. I'd look up who this Max Ehrman is. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is affording as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, wherever you conceive him to be. Again, this is relativism. And wherever your labours and inspirations in the nice professions of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. Max Ehrman. Many people, probably, I don't know how many quotes of these people were people that were Christians or that were born again, knew the Lord, but I would say majority of the quotes I just read out throughout my time of doing this, I'd be surprised if one of them was saved. Only the Lord knows the truth of that. Now I'm going to read back what it says for each day. There's some helpful bit of knowledge here, but always a grain of salt. Always think before you do this out loud, just to think over what it's saying, and then if it makes sense, if it's productive, then it's of good. But either way, it's good learning either way. The more things change, the more they stay the same. That's a quote that I often have stuck in my head when I was younger. Yeah, some bit reality in that. Yes. Be the change you want to see in the world. Share your knowledge with others. That's a very good one. Don't underestimate yourself. Take a voice in the spirit in which it is given. Be a keen observer of human behaviour. Extremely good one, which I do a lot. Kick the butt out of your life. I don't understand what that means, but see, some of these, because of the way my mind's operated, I cannot understand. It's very direct way of thinking, so some of these things go over my head. Everything is a little bit strange sometimes. It's okay to think differently. Pay attention to the details. It's good to talk. Have an action agenda. Don't let yourself be discouraged. Offer someone a helping hand. Very good. Time to put up the Christmas tree. Of course, it has December, so it has some of these quotes probably be Christmas orientated. Understand both sides of the argument. All that glitters is not gold. Stay true to your core values. Be accountable of what you say. Extremely good one, actually. Don't settle for less than what's possible. The future is always uncertain. Happiness is not somewhere to be found. Love romance. There is much to be done in the world. Be fully engaged in what you're doing. Prepare for what you want. This one is so of this world, actually. The next one. Sorry. I hear it so many times in my childhood. Oh, be able to read this. It's a magical time of year. See light and joy in everything. That's a good one. Relax and enjoy the day. Go for a brisk walk in the fresh air. That's very good. Plant a seed in the new year with friends and family. That's for the last one. Last one's good. This is the Get Up and Go Diary 2022 for December. I have from January to December in my YouTube channel, which you can look up if you want to go to each of what it says for each of these quotes. But I would recommend anyone, if you want to plan out your day and things like a diary like this or something like it, just to plan out, have a default plan of what you're doing. It's quite beneficial now the last 2 months. As you can see, I got a job, and then I've been so preoccupied with my job that I forgot to write down things in it. So the last 1, 2, 3, 4, good 5 weeks. I didn't write anything in 4 weeks. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video, and God bless.